Sounds good.
Go via the crafting station just in case anybody needs to discover it.
I feel sick.
Let me
You
out
got
the
one.
rocks.
I followed a guy riding a boar instead of you. Ah! I'm so glad I was wearing heavy armor. Soon, soon I'll block this magic.
And for support's first voice of the day, a Daedric woman.
Well, this could be interesting.
Hello. Hello.
I don't think I'll be able to get the seducer twang. Right. I need to speak to Seducer Trilvath. Welcome to Lord Sanguine's celebration, mortal. My lord requires you to perform a simple task, but have no fear. It will benefit us both. What do you need? I see that Aldmeri spies have infiltrated the celebration. Sanguine welcomes all, but all must partake of his drink. If these spies wish to remain, they must drink from Sanguine's goblet. Then they will be bound to the party. How does this concern me? I need something done, and I want you to do it. Besides, these spies threaten your pact. Find the Aldmeri spies. Make them drink from Sanguine's goblet, and I will reward you. I'll find the Aldmeri spies. So, should all now have foreign vintage.
Oh, heavy sack. Oh, no. Can't share it. Oh, 5 Rakusa.
And there's also another quest giver
Everything's dead.
over here.
Thank the divines, someone new.
Oh, here we go. We speak to Sings with Drink as well. 4 years. I've been at this party for 4 years. The Argonian body wasn't meant to take this kind of abuse, but every time I try to leave, someone shoves a bottle at me, and here I stay. How can I help? An entertainment troupe from Morrowind made the party something special. Even the Dremora forgot to be angry all the time. They made the perfect distraction. But before I could take advantage, the troupe died. If we could get them back... But they're dead, right? I borrowed this wine from Sanguine's private stock. It controls the dead. Pour it on the remains of the entertainers, then command their ghosts to go back to work. If they resume their old jobs, I can finally get out of here. Get the entertainers back to work. Got it.
That's kind of creepy.
This boss is dead.
Yeah.
Yay.
A lot of people down here.
Yes. Well, there's...
Oh.
Oh. Okay. That just
just
completed for me, yeah.
Weird.
Right. Let's examine this dead entertainer. I'm still dead, aren't I? I hoped it was just a bad dream. I sense I still have one more role to play, though. You should take the stage?
Yes.
Brilliant. That's the role I was born to play. Let's go this way,
Chest
shall
there
we?
if anyone wants it.
Oh, yeah. Whoop. There's also some lady smock. I'm just going to get the lady smock.
Ah, where's Lily?
Oh no. Lily!
Lily, where are you? Just realised that you're at the beginning.
If you need time to harvest or anything, Lily, just holler so we don't run off and leave you. There's a lot of sound.
Oh, there's an ordinary spy here.
So there is.
Have you got both quests, Lily? That we've got in here? Okay.
Enjoying the party,
fellow Ebonheart
citizen?
Pact citizen? You're a spy, and I'm going to make you drink this.
No,
No, thank you.
thank you.
I'd rather not drink anything in a Daedric temple. Persuade, if you don't drink, everyone will know you're a spy.
Oh, you're down there. Oh, wait.
It's 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's head this way first. And we want to go up here. Another dead entertainer. I knew this lousy job wasn't over. Must I sling more libations for my captors? The bar needs your services?
Yep.
I couldn't agree more.
Kraken.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Crack-a-lackin'. Oh, quick,
Oh,
the
that's
boss
the
is
boss.
up. I hope that cleared for everyone. Right,
Looks like got it.
jump down and make our way up here.
There's another spy in this corner here.
Ah, okay. Ooh.
Take out this lot as well.
Just round the back here.
Might as well. Okay.
Oh, what a prick.
Stop. I give up. Give me the bottle, I'll drink it.
It might still clear for us though. Yep,
Yay.
that'll do.
There's people falling from the sky.
Is it raining men?
Yeah, but not in a fun way.
How would raining men be fun? That would.
Grumble, I'm not willing to describe
So
that to
messy.
you while
was
we're
so
recording.
I mean, they'll be coming down at like 500 miles per hour.
Yeah, that would be the fun way.
Well, actually, no, about 250.
Right, do we want to camp here for a moment and wait for that boss to spawn rather than running off and coming all the way back? And gather up some bits and pieces while we wait. there's anything worth harvesting.
Was it bad if I ate all the bad block of chocolate
Possibly.
in one day? What about 2 blocks of chocolate?
Well, it just means that you won't have any for later. Yes, last night, and
Yeah. Oh, boss is up.
boss is up. But yeah, one of the things that you can buy is the constellation tiles,
Oh, okay.
but they only have 3 of them, which is a bit odd. Because they have the ritual, the tower, and the shadow, but they don't have any of the others.
Well, not at the moment.
Well, not at the moment, yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a little bit odd.
You're on normal server, okay.
Yeah, we're on the normal server at the moment because we're doing the Reaper's Journal event.
Okay. I'm setting myself up anyway.
Oh, this is the chest, the Mad God's Coffer, the quest that Grumble shared.
The Eda Scrolls. Best name ever. Cheese humour. You just can't beat it. And I don't mean cheesy jokes, I mean jokes about cheese.
Yeah.
Yay, cheese! We should share that video that someone did in Skyrim where it's just bloody cheese,
Cheese everywhere.
Someone got one of those multipliers flying bugs where they could just drop cheese everywhere and they were shouting and there's like tidal waves of cheese. It's
That sounds like heaven.
I'll see if I can find it and
I mean,
share
you
it.
die, but what a way to go.
Death by cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know, you might survive if it's Swiss cheese, you might fit through the holes. Be one of those stories that they make films about.
Let's welcome them. Aid me.
Gained a skill point. Right, shall we... Okay, we'll go that way.
What time are we going on BTS?
Don't know, probably be in about just over an hour or so.
No, it'll be longer than that, we've got to do the lottery thing.
Oh yeah, we've got to do the lottery as well. So yeah, it might take up to a couple of hours of Luxor, so about 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I was thinking about 4.
Okay, put it as 4.
Where am I going? It's not where I want to go. Although there is a heavy sack there. With 4 cornflour in it.
Oh, you love it. Oh, there's a chest.
Oregon found a chest.
No jokes, please.
Right, just gonna wait here for Morrigan to finish lockpicking.
You didn't erect the spines of welcome to Lily. Or
I
Eliza.
didn't. I did not. But then I'm not on Salazar. So it'll be
Hang
a
on,
bit...
I've got an emergency.
Okay.
My lights run out of gas. 1 minute.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Now that your crisis has been averted.
Yes. No lighter gas left. That's just madness.
Did you have to refill, or do you just grab a new lighter?
Oh no, refill. Heavy sack there if someone wants it.
Hey!
Mine. Oh, all I got was 10 rough maple. Ow.
Who's maple?
Hello, maple. Sky shard around the back here.
Hamster. Get off piece of ball. Did you see what your husband did to me then?
No, I didn't, but I'll watch the video.
What have we got here?
Oh shit,
going
it's
on?
recording, man.
Am I dead?
What's going on? Am I dead? I am, aren't I?
Mean
Does that mean I'm your necromantic servant? What do we think? Where does she belong?
10 bar.
Do we need another one for the for tending the bar?
I think you need 2 for that, yeah.
We've got no one in the ballroom.
Yeah, there's still one more to talk to though.
Oh, okay.
So 10 bar?
If that's what you
If
want.
that's what you want. But what's the point? I'm dead, you know. That was the wrong location.
Can I try the
You can do it
ballroom?
again though.
We could do it again. Yeah, try the ballroom, see if that's... Yeah, she was supposed to be for the ballroom.
So... No! Sorry.
I was right!
You should have... Oh, boss is up.
I
Should have...
User
Full rank.
Kevin left your channel and switched to AFK on the server.
I did. I waited for you guys to choose wrong, and then I did it right. I just get to stand back and go, well, I did say.
Oh, cheese! Steal the cheese! Right, let's go see if the other boss is up.
Yeah, it's just around here.
Steal cheese.
Not at the moment. Should we wait?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, no, it's literally just spawned.
Right, quick, let's get in there before these pugs do. Get off from around the tree!
Well, you're leading us.
Only one more to go.
That's the ogre at the beginning.
Yep.
Cheers for all that, mate.
Cheeky bugger.
Could be worse. It could have dragged it all the other way.
Yes. We've got another dead entertainer here. Marilla. Why did you drag me back here? Where does she need to go? Let me remind myself. We need a musician for the ballroom and a second musician for the
She's
ballroom.
got a
So
lute on her chest, so
I
should we...
assume, yeah,
Why did you
musician.
drag me back here?
So the ballroom needs you. The ballroom? I think I can be of use there. Right,
I did it!
let's quickly talk to the seducer. My agents tell me that their 3 new souls have joined the celebration. The spies drank from the goblet. Excellent. My Lord Sanguine will be pleased. You have the stench of Molag Bal upon you, but you did as I asked. Thank you, mortal.
Daedra are so stingy.
They certainly are.
Free at last. My thanks.
And this boss is up. Right, head straight for the boss. There we go. Sanguine's Demence Conqueror. Right, now we need to move Marwyn.
I love a good crowd, but there needs to be music.
Well, the ballroom... I should have said that. I love a good crowd, but there needs to be music. The ballroom requires your talents. I knew you had good taste. I could think of a worse place to spend eternity.
Why didn't she say that first time, instead of about being a necromantic servant? That
Yeah,
idiot.
talk to Sings with Drink. I just want to go home, get some rest, read a book. The party's in full swing. Now's your best chance. I can finally go home. I'm going to crawl into my hut and sleep until the start of the next age. I'll never forget what you did for me, provided I remember any of this when I wake up. Woohoo! That means we're all done in here. Get the party going at Sanguine's Demence.
I'm free. Thanks to you.
I'll be in the other channel, guys.
Okie dokie, Aloxa, we'll let you know when we're ready.
Okay.
Iloka the Firestarter left your channel and switched to Group 1 on the server.
Aloxa obviously doesn't appreciate my vocal talents.
Obviously not.
Now he's probably going to make kissy noises with his girlfriend.
I've just come out of Sanguine's Demence. And now someone's kowtowing to the pixie.
Nixon.
Sorry, Nixad.
I can't see you. Oh, there you go.
Right then, let's head back into Stormhold. And the next quest that we're completed is Onwards to Shadowfen.
Norbert.
Must have picked that one up.
Lock your doors tonight.
Oh, what have I
Found
done?
another one.
Talk to Angway, shall we?
If I've said it once,
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No more drinking. My head's splitting, my mouth feels like a cagooti nested in it, and I'm in serious trouble. I don't suppose you'd care to help her down and out. Bleh. I don't suppose you'd care to help out a down on her luck chef, would you? How can I help you? Go back in time and cut out my tongue? No, then I wouldn't be able to taste my wonderful cooking. Last night I made a terrible bet with a hunter friend of mine, Venaza. I told him cooking was art and hunting was peasants' work. He took offence. Tell me about this bet. I boasted I'd hunt Shadowfen, collecting ingredients from exotic animals, an Alit's heart, a Kaguti's ribs, eggs of a giant wasp, and delicious mud crab claw meat. I'd meet him in Hismir and prepare a feast to prove it. But I can't hunt. I'll hunt these creatures and meet you in Hismir. That's one of the problems. I know you can find these beasts all over Shadowfen, but I don't know where, and I'd get killed if I went roaming around the swamps. You'll have to ask Venaza, but don't let him know I sent you. How do I do that? Just appeal to his vanity. The old lizard's pride got me into this. I don't see why it should get me out too. He's probably just outside the city hunting. That's what he does all the time. Thinks he's the greatest gamesman in Shadowfen. By the way, what are the terms of your bet? Don't ask. What I have to do if I lose? It doesn't bear thinking upon. Just know that if I lose this bet, I'll have to stay drunk for the rest of my life to live down the shame. Sounds like fun.
Lose the bet! Lose the bet! I want to know what she has to do.
No, I'm sure we can sort something out.
Why lose?
Because we have to talk to someone over here. Vice Canon Ronda. You're a new face in Stormhold. As Vice Canon tasked with today's duties of audience, it is my solemn duty to warn you of the killer loose in our fine city. Be on your way, travel in pairs, etc. Ganthis sent me to look into the murders. Did he mention the finder's fee he receives for sending you into the swamp? Of course not. Since he didn't, I'll provide you with his fee directly. Hand it to him the next time you see him, or use it for a pair of watertight boots. 3 murders, and Stormhold's about to boil over like my father's fish kettle. The Dark Elves blame the Argonians they owned before the Pact outlawed slavery. I miss the days of kicking arse, and now I'm expected to kiss them. Any leads on the culprit? That's not a question I've heard from a stranger. Fancy yourself a bloodhound, do you? I'd never doubt Stormhold's guards in a siege, but we've seen no progress with these murders. We'll gladly pay a bounty if you find the killer. Where would I start? Here's a list of the victims' families. Find out what they know about their murdered kin. I'm almost glad the guard never got around to it. As my son says, mammoths can't dance. Consider it done. You'll likely find the Dendra's in-law at home. Gethys Omabar works at the smithy. As for Tyrell Alor, try the Mages Guild. Hold your nose when talking to that one. Why didn't the guard question them? A while back, Argonians in Stormhold were slaves to the local Dark Elves. The 2 other Vice-Canons work to mend the bad blood, but it's slow to get anything done when nobody trusts the guard. Why would this keep the guard from doing their jobs? Recently, some Argonians went missing. We heard a nasty rumor about Dark Elf slavers in the city. False, of course. Then the bodies showed up. All Dark Elves. The new rumor says Shadowscales are targeting Dunmer. Nearly started a riot. Who are the Shadowscales? They're a pain in the fundament. An armed group of Argonians lurking in the swamps, killing enemies of their people. If you want to twist the Dark Elves' ears anymore, you may as well burn an effigy of Almalexia. Oh.
Wow, Grumble, just wow.
A polished wooden spoon.
You guys stay. Oh, you know we were talking about those purple stolen items the other day. The day after I was stealing, stole 2 in a row.
Oh, blimey.
I was just like, ooh, lucky me.
Yeah. Cheeky cowback.
What did you just call me?
Nothing. Right, there's...
My life.
Grumble, I'm sorry, but I'm married.
Tyrell Alor.
On your way, stranger. I have no
On your
patience
way,
for
stranger.
flying.
I have no patience for small talk. I'm here about the murders. About time the vice cannons do their jobs. Arlen's body lies captive in the mortuary. I can't even see him, let alone bury him. Why all these ridiculous delays? Dumak take this accursed town. Who would want to harm Arlen? Shadow Scales. Who else? He spoke out against the Argonians, and rightly so. He was targeted for having the courage to say what we all think about them. I'm no bigot, but if you ask me, the world would be a better place without those scaly fetchers. Isn't he a nice man?
Your Nord was pretty good. You went really Welsh there for a couple of words.
Yeah, I must admit, my Nord does have a tendency to go a bit Welsh.
See, I can't do Welsh, and I was really impressed by the Welsh.
Half expect me to turn around and go, "Can I have a Bacardi and Coke, please, my fun, will you?"
That was awful.
Yes.
Alright, let's go find these other people we need to
Sky
talk to.
Shard from up here.
Oh yes, Sky Shard. Okay, let's go grab the Sky Shard first, why not? What were you saying?
Grumble's the leader.
No.
Follow Grumble.
Oh yeah, Grumble has the crown.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you yeah, follow me.
Follow the leader.
No. Yep, that is the right way. Yeah.
Oh man.
Are you sure it's the right way?
Maybe not.
Because I got the Sky Shard the other day. You have to go round and jump down.
Okay.
I think you can get to it this way, but
Go on then.
you have to make that jump.
Not that.
Yeah, it's up this way.
Ha
It's not pirate speech day.
ha! Arr, me hearties. The treasure be all mine.
Yes, but I don't need a new space bar.
Right. Oh, let's go find.
A sailor went to sea. To see what he could see. All that he
The word
wanted.
Reaper disappears on my screen so much at the moment.
Yeah.
All of us have got the Sun Reapers title on. All of us except for Morrigan got Reaper's tabards on.
I don't have a Reaper's tabard on.
You
Well,
do?
yeah, it must be. Yeah, it's underneath my costume.
Yeah, I
right,
think
see
it's because I
titles.
stole my own tabard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Right.
had the Reaper's tabard on this character, but I pinched it for one of my other characters or something, and I've got to put it back.
I see.
Well, there's a bank just over there, darling.
And of course, we've got Lily Reaper as well.
What do you want?
What do you want? I'm investigating the murders. Finally looking into my brother's death, eh? I get it. I'm sure you and your Vice Canon pals have better things to do than your jobs. Naldin wasn't the brightest star in the sky, but he didn't deserve this. Who would want to cause him harm? Most of Stormhold. Naldin ran up a lot of debts. He also picked a lot of fights with the lizard skins. If the Shadow Scales didn't get him, it's because someone else moved faster.
Racist Dunmer.
Yes,
I think the word you're looking for are bastards.
they're probably worse than the High Elves. Some of the High Elves, anyway.
Pardon my tears.
Pardon my tears. I recently lost my wife and... I'm sorry. Can I help you? Could you tell me about your wife? Ironi and I always believed in the Pact. We came here to build a better life with Argonians and Nords alike. Some of my people blame the Shadow Scales, but what would they gain from her death? We treat everyone the same. It makes no sense. Vice Canon Hrondar asked me to look into her death. Thank the gods. She's in the mortuary, which they keep locked. But Aroni made those locks, so I have the master key. Here, take it. Please, find out who did this. Don't allow her to become a symbol against the Pact.
What? She doesn't have PvP tunes.
She's made all PvE apparently.
Interesting.
Odd.
Nice. She very much used to be PvP orientated, but
I saw strange lights coming from
Where'd Sabor go?
Tangled.
Can't see him.
I thought it was deserted.
That's because you have the crown.
No, but I can only see 2 people on my screen. Am I about to crash?
No, it's me, you, and Lily are standing right here.
Yeah, where's Sabor?
He's over here. Come this way.
Oh yeah, I can. Oh, nope.
Look all the pings.
Oh yeah, I can see him now, yes.
Message received.
Yeah, Sabor has crown again.
User Arm Kevin joined your channel Guildhall on the server.
welcome back, Kev. Right, we all together now?
Yeah.
Right, let's examine the bodies. Start over here with Arlen Marvel. A quick examination reveals Arlen's throat was slit. The shaman's notes might provide more insight. Subject died from a precise cut to the throat. The cut runs just deep enough to sever a vein and vocal cords. The body shows no sign of struggle. A small, precise cut upon the chest was made after the subject's death.
It's like CSI Skyrim.
Maldin
Shadow Clan.
Indolor's body looks relatively unharmed, but the shaman's notes may reveal more. Subject died from a single stab wound to the heart. The strike is clean and precise. There are no visible signs of struggle. I noticed a small separate cut quite near the mortal wound. I estimate this cut was made after the subject's death.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ironi's body and clothes seem charred. The shaman's notes may reveal what happened. Initial review suggested the subject died from heat or flames, but the burns do not extend beyond the surface of the skin. Whatever caused these burns was no natural flame. The subject bears a wound in her chest, a clean, precise cut. Upon consultation, this combination of wounds is unknown to the local Mages Guild.
You there, please. I have an urgent message.
The butler did it.
Yeah.
George the butler.
There's Reverend Green in the library with a candlestick.
Gethys
Omaba sent me. It's about his wife, Ironi. Is something wrong? Gethys saw Ironi alive. He watched her enter their home on the other side of Stormhold. He asked you to meet him there as soon as you can. I'll meet him there.
I was sad to hear about the troubles in Silent Mire. Pirates, kidnapping. Is no place safe anymore?
Ah! Screwed that up. Ah!
Stupid thing to do.
Can't get on the
Right
bridge.
there, Grumble.
No, can't get on the bridge. My coordination is well off today. I had to restart a heist I did so badly.
Dear.
Praise Vivek.
Praise Vivek, how have I found you? Whatever's in my home, it isn't my wife. What happened? Aroni. My Aroni. She's gone. I know that. But when I saw her enter our home, I had to find out how she'd returned. That's when she stabbed me. If that Argonian hadn't leapt between us, she'd have finished me off. Argonian? What Argonian? I don't know, but he tried to save my life. They were still fighting when I crawled out the door. They both moved so fast. Please, help him remove that imposter from my home. Don't worry about me. I'll soon see my true Ironi. I'll do what I can. The Argonian's body is still warm. It's covered in numerous cuts and scorch marks. A careful search of his clothing discovers a hidden pocket containing a small journal. Entry 441. 3 Dark Elves killed in Stormhold, and rumours call it our work. Preposterous. The Night Mother gifted none of them with her call. I'll return to the Enclave when I discover who's behind this. Entry 442. Just watched Ironi Omobar enter her home. This isn't right. Her body remains at the mortuary. Going to see what this creature wants and why it wears Ironi Omobar's face. And she's back.
Kill her again.
Okay, back outside. I'm going to find Vice Cannon Hronda. Once Morgan's finished casing the place.
What? He's dead. He doesn't need it. Don't look at me like that.
Do you like anything?
Who killed the Guar outside?
I have no idea.
Oh, went the wrong way.
It was me!
How cruel. At least
Yeah,
I've got
how
some
could
fishing.
you not let me do it first?
No, I don't like killing Guar. Unless it's for achievement.
Yeah,
Vice
because the
Cannon
achievement
Hrondar
is
is
completely
indisposed.
different.
He informed me you've been
Okay, you need to
assisting
speak
us
to
in our
Vice Cannon
recent
Haitamin.
Are you any closer
Vice
to
Cannon
discovering-
Hronda is indisposed. He informed me you've been assisting us in our recent troubles. Are you any closer to discovering the killer? From what I've found, someone is framing the Shadow Scales for the murders. Then we can concentrate our efforts elsewhere. Many will blame the Shadow Scales regardless, but our concerns are greater now of the scapegoats. I fear the true culprit struck again, though I pray I'm incorrect. When I said Vice Cannon Hronda is indisposed, I spoke half the truth. He's missing, and I fear it's the work of our killer. This is why Vice Cannon Servina and I requested your utmost discretion in recovering Vice Cannon Hronda to us. What can I do? Listens to Water is one of our little fish, our eyes and ears. He signals when he possesses urgent information for the Vice Cannons. A short while ago we received his signal. Be swift and silent as currents in a stream. Speak with Listens to Water on our behalf. Where can I find him? Look for the Mud Huts. Don't ask for him by name, or he'll think you're a debt collector. Remain discreet. If Listens to Water found the scent of Vice Cannon Hrondar, follow it until its end. I'll see what he knows.
And what he is, and what he eyes.
The plot thickens.
Indeed. The game is afoot. Or maybe a hand.
Or an elbow.
Ah, if the game was an elbow, we'd truly be screwed.
game with an elbow and its unexpected twist would be extremely bad.
Very good.
There's another quest to pick up as well back in town.
Yeah, we'll grab that as this one sort of ends, I imagine. Oh dear, listens to water is dead.
Oh.
Fried lizard.
The Argonian in this hut was only recently killed. His body is still warm. The flesh of his body looks charred, just like Aroni Omabar's body. There's no mistaking the similarity in the wounds. Check out Listen to Water's observations.
You're not gonna read them?
No.
Oh, spy. Kill it.
Kill the Dominion spy.
Oh, no, he's one of ours.
Nah.
We just killed our own kind.
Well, I think these Dominion are working against Iren's orders, so...
Yeah, they work for Prince Numon. Namon. Or Lady Esther?
Yeah, Lady Estrie.
Oh, there you are.
We enter, we enter the ruins from here, don't we?
You just made us run up that hill and then jump off.
Yeah. It's all part of the fun. Stop it.
I'm free, I'm free.
Time to investigate the ruins. Yes, yes. Let me get...
Well, tanking later is going to be interesting.
It will.
Grumble, how good at healing are you feeling today?
Alright.
Good, because we're going to need it later. I'm not feeling like the sharpest cracker in the tin.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to change anything. I might just do my current setup when I hear it.
Be good to see if any of the morsel changes affect your performance, though.
Templar is mainly stamina. There's a few things like the new Magicka train buff.
Yeah.
Which you get from the other Repentance morph. I might give that a try, see what that's like. Since you're our Magicka tank, aren't you? So.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how much it's changed. Oh look, it's Wise-Con and Krondar. Hello, mate.
Shoss, Bones, it's good to see you. The Dominion right under our noses. Damned insidious. I have to warn Servinia and Haitamin. Quick, untie me. Are you alright? Yes, but I've been here less than a day. Some of Stormhold's citizens were here longer, held in the alcoves nearby. I'll distract these Dominion snowbacks. Should buy you the time to free the prisoners. Meet me on the surface.
Boyo.
I'll free the prisoners. Boyo.
Try speaking in Welsh next time you speak to me.
I'll try.
It'll be fun. Which way are we going?
We need to go further up and further in.
Further up and further in.
I shan't, he says.
Do you know?
I think so. Doesn't ring a bell.
It's
Is it
called...
the Bible?
No.
Oh, okay.
Although it does have certain religious connotations, I suppose.
It's the last battle from the Narnia book.
Oh, okay. I've not read them, and I'm not really a fiction reader.
Ah, get out!
Sorry.
What kind of books do you prefer to read then?
Non-fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, Jesus.
I do like biographies, and which can be fiction.
Yeah.
I do love reading about different religions and stuff like that, and the mind, and which is all linked together.
Interesting.
My main focus for the last few months though has been Buddhism. It's been reading loads about Buddhism since meeting Bubba.
It's amazing how other people can influence your how you spend your spare time. Release the prisoner.
Release the Kraken. Okay, that's ridiculous. Do you like watching fantasy films, Grumble?
Not so much anymore. I used to. I've slowly stopped watching films over the last couple of years.
Just not enjoying them anymore.
No, a lot of them feel really recycled, and it's just the same story over and over again.
Yes.
Yeah, I think good TV series or good films are ones that you can't predict necessarily what's going to happen. Or at least have some aspects of it you can't predict.
Yeah, I can't remember the last film that I watched and enjoyed, really. I think, actually, it was probably Deadpool, actually.
Deadpool was awesome.
I watched that out of boredom, and I was actually very impressed.
It's an amazing
And
film.
all the Easter eggs as well was just very funny.
It didn't take itself seriously at all.
Yeah. I think the last film we watched was Guardians of the Galaxy, wasn't it?
Or Beyond.
Oh yeah, Beyond.
Star Trek Beyond.
I can't decide how much I like that, you know.
Right, there's Honda. Gods, it felt good to bury an axe in their throats. From the prisoners trickling out, I trust you enjoyed yourself as much as I. Did you free them all? Yes, they're safe. Are you alright? I'd be better if the damned ruins beneath my feet weren't infested with Dominion. We've posted guards until reinforcements can wipe them clean. You kept this city from tearing itself apart. Stormhold's in your debt. If the Dominion sent a large force to infiltrate Stormhold, they must have a camp somewhere in Shadowfen. It's time we take the fight to them. Where would that be? Tenma Walk, a Daedric ruin southeast of here. It's big enough to harbor a sentinel enemy force and close enough to trouble Stormhold. Besides, my scouts report signs of activity within. I'll take a regiment to Tenma Walk. Don't want to take any chances. Do you need help? You'd freed me from the Dominion clutches before those skin-sealing milk drinkers could kill me and wear my face. Of course I could use your help. Meet my regiment at Tenma Walk. Keep your blade sharp. I'll find a way to turn you loose on the Dominion. I'll meet you at Tenma Walk.
You're tripping over your words a bit there, love.
I am, yes. Right, so there's the unwelcome guests quest, but let's go quickly talk to Vinza, Vinaza, or whatever his name is.
This
This squire gives its life so we may have meat. Now I give you my time. Why? I need help with my hunting. I was told to talk to you. Oh, do the winds speak my name? Or the birds? Or is there perhaps someone else who told you to speak with me? My adroitosity is thrown throughout the fen, of course, but it whispers only to its creatures, and me, of course. I asked around. Everyone told me to talk to Vinaza. Yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone? The Metropolina hum with tales of my vicitude? Well, who am I to deny them? Go ahead, ask your questions. I need to know where to hunt the creatures of Shadowfen. The Fen speak to me readily about their bountonosity of beasts. Please ask me about any of these, and I will stupendify you with my knowledge. But know that most beasts of the fens can be found anywhere, if you are wise enough to find them. Tell me about the giant wasps. Interesting, but deadly insects. They can be found singly or in swarms. Beware the wasp queen. She has a mighty sting and it's often protected by her lesser drones. Wasps dwell mostly in the venomous fens, the southernmost region of Shadowfen. What can you teach me about mudcrabs? Mudcrabs live all over the world, but the sweetest of the hard-backed beasts live here in reticulated spine. The foul-tempered creatures can be found all along the northern region of Shadowfen. I'd like to know more about the elite. Larger and more deadly predators than the Kaguti. Elite hunt the venomous fens along the southern edge of Shadowfen. Be careful, these beasts carry a disease called ataxia. You'll find yourself staggering a week if you let them bite you. What about the Kaguti? They are two-legged predators, more aggressive than Gwar, and similar in some way to our elites. They eat everything they can fit in their large mouths. To hunt them, search the central regions of Shadowfen in Leafwater. Cool.
See, if I was him, I'd be going, it's weird, you're asking me exactly about the things that the person I made a bet with needed to hunt.
How very strange indeed.
Argonians are very wise but easy to fool.
Yeah.
I think it's because they're quite subtle, and so they focus on the sort of the bigger picture of things. They don't always pick up on the little details.
Look at them, prancing about like the
Now we get to talk to Doubts the Moon.
They just think on a different scale to us, don't they?
Yes.
That was a terrible plan.
Oh, ba-boom-ching.
You have to start bringing a drum kit for these.
Yeah. Well, you're a blue reed and a yellow peat. From out of town, yes? Yes. You're in luck, blue reed. Gold runs dry on long journeys, but I've got just the thing to moisten your purse. What are you asking exactly? Mercenaries roil Stormhold's waters for no good reason. They move amongst my people, swaggering and taking what they will. Strange they never bother the Dark Elves, yes? None here lift a claw to stop them. But you aren't from here, and I have gold. What do you want me to do? Encourage them to leave, Blue Reed. How do you do it is your concern. Then I fill your purse, yes? Perhaps you should pretend to consider a purchase, or perhaps you should consider a purchase, Such prices unheard of in all of Stormhold. I'll talk to the mercenaries. The mercenaries only make things worse with the Dark Elves. Better if Stormhold is one happy family. And if you plan to start a family, might I suggest a vial of powdered Kaguti horn for heightened potency? No, your loss.
I'm not sure how I feel about having my purse moistened.
Well, it's always useful for that powdered Gucci horn.
Oh, there's a mercenary recruit right here.
Someone else to bother.
Find someone else to bother.
Fancy stuff.
If you don't leave, there'll be trouble. Looks like you can see the future.
I do what I'm paid to do. We've got to earn a living. I was thinking the same thing about.
We've only got to convince one more to leave now.
I think we just did it, didn't we?
I saw
Yep.
Onyxia herself. I am
was
forever
awesome.
blessed by the Healing Mother.
I hate people like that. It's so petty.
Yes, very petty. Okay. Dr. Hjothud. Ah, you're the one. Seems we need to have a chat about Doubts the Moon. Where is Doubts the Moon? Said he'd stirred up trouble with some mercs and had to leave town. Asked Duscale to take over his shop permanently. Mentioned you too. Said he'd pay extra for your silence. Said you were smart enough to take a hint. Okay. Alright. Shall we make our way up and round to the northwest? And then sort of
Yeah,
come
what's
back
next?
in on ourselves?
Into the delve.
Yep.
It's good.
Can also collect wasp eggs around here.
Allegedly.
Mhm.
Oh, there's a wasp.
There's one. There's another one.
Wasp eggs.
Yep. Got one. And Kaguti ribs over here. It's Kaguti.
That one didn't have any.
Give me stuff.
There we go.
There's some ribs.
And that.
We've discovered Telvanni acquisition camp. Shall we see if Maik's at home?
Yeah, I haven't got a destination set up at the moment, so I haven't got all those on my screen.
Why? Are you
'Cause
trying
I-
to spin out all your add-ons?
He's not here. Oh well.
Into the delve?
Yes.
Oh, there's a brick.
You can buy history as a decoration.
How big is it?
It's
I would say medium. It's not a massive one, but it's not tipsy. And an Argonian egg.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got one in the guild hall.
the replica stone nests are a bit naff, but Shrine of the Black Moor.
It does make me wonder sometimes how difficult it could be for new members that don't know Jolien. to know whether she's talking about them, herself, what she's doing, what she wants to do. But she doesn't fully describe what she's doing, does she? She just sort of states.
She's
Got some rude bitches on there.
Oh, master chest.
Someone's whispered me because I post up. I got Alkosh and Tavas.
Yeah.
You know, people want to see what you're running. So he goes, first of all, none will let you tank any vet trial with Alkosh. I've tanked every single vet trial with Alkosh. Maybe off tank. Second, gold flash shit.
Whoa.
oh, horrible noise. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, you don't know.
Did you hear what I said just a minute ago?
Yeah, and then suddenly this really horrible phone noise happened.
Yeah, so it's rude bitches said that none will let me do Alkosh, do vet trials in Alkosh, which I have done, all vet trials in Alkosh. And he said that I should gold up my shit. I said I'll gold up my shit when I want to.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a nub, isn't he?
A bit.
Tell him to suck on a hedgehog.
Well, I told him exactly where he can stick it and I ignored him. So I got my last word.
Yeah.
It just amazes me how many people out there really believe that their opinion matters to everyone.
Oh yeah, it's like they know best, isn't it? It's like, oh, you can't possibly do it like that. What are you doing, you stupid idiot? And it's just like, well, I can and I do, so fuck you.
I'm currently building a DPS build where I only use bow light attacks. Because everyone was complaining about it. You know, like, oh yeah, come in a dungeon only doing bow light attacks. I'm like, fuck it. I will make a build now that does good DPS with bow light attacks.
I'm still waiting to see Kev heal just with erotic dances. He's still yet to pull that off.
I think it would heal you too much. You'd just lay on the floor and wouldn't be able to move for ages.
Yeah. You just might like get stunned too much and.
You ready?
Move now!
Dead.
The question express.
I think I might make a dragon knight healer.
It could be interesting.
Why not?
Sky shard by the crown. Bright light, bright light.
Oh, I won't do it just yet. I've got these ones to finish. Was Carl working today then, David?
No, he got denied on all his holidays, by the way.
Oh, that's no good.
So we won't be coming.
Fair enough.
Oh, looks like it's just gonna be me, Morgan, Rizzler, and Kisa at this rate.
Should have agreed to Mazatu while we're here.
No.
Probably not wise.
Silly wasp. Where are we going?
I was hoping to get over towards the Sky Shard, but I can't remember how to get up there.
I think it's way down at the bottom of the waterfall where the quest takes us there. We're in that area, I think.
Oh, right.
So we might be better off going to the Dolmen and heading round that way.
Okie dokie.
Dolmen and the Mundus Stone.
She said she discovered she can heal.
Yeah,
what are you watching?
Down to the way through.
Carl's watching Bleach.
Yeah.
In a big hurry. Ruthie and the others were.
Increasing mood legs, I think.
Let's do some harvesting while we wait.
Oh, you went out of range of my mud ball.
You bastard. Oh, we came up with an interesting new game for when the for when Homestead goes live. There's you know you can get the Sky Shard furnishings. We're thinking about setting up six of those Sky Shards in the guild hall.
Okay.
Well, this is just a theory that I come up with. We'll have to see what other people think about it. But we're going to have 3 Sky Shards because you can turn them on and off. We're going to have 3 Sky Shards turned on and 3 Sky Shards turned off. Then we're going to get people that want to join into 2 groups. And then the 2 groups have to start a duel with each other so that everybody's in battle with somebody. And then the idea is that one group has to turn all the Sky Shards off and the other group has to turn all the Sky Shards on, and whichever group manages to turn them off or on first wins.
Okay. That could work, actually.
We're going to try and put a few things in place so that says you're not allowed to kill your opponent, you can only stun them.
Or immobilize.
Or immobilize, or... And the other thing we thought we'd do is have the 2 groups in 2 different channels in TeamSpeak so that you can only communicate with your group.
Yeah. It's a pity that you can't have group battle, in other words.
Yeah.
Because obviously only one person will be able to shoot one other person, whereas
Yeah.
with the group one, you know.
Yeah, I mean, having the 1v1 though, it does make it a little bit more interesting, because if somebody goes for a Sky Shard that you're trying to defend and you can't attack them, you've then got to call over the person. Who was in battle with this person? Quick, come here! So yes.
actually we should have a sky shard for each pair rather than 6. Or like a sky shard for each person.
Well, it's something that we can work on and see what we can come up with.
Come on, Dolman.
Ah, I was hiding. Oh, there it goes.
You just have to do ritual.
Ritual works every time. We'll go down to the way shrine now. So do I.
Who's Jugs talking to?
I have no idea.
Destroyed. The flies will pick your bones clean. Like all worldly things, you will in time wear and be used up.
Green Swamp Rider's necklace. Right, yes, I think we're going to just make our way down to the nearest way shrine and then call it a day there, I think. It's been a good couple of hours, so ish.
You see what Eladriel put? That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Where am I going? Over there. We want to go to the way shrine.
We're not going to do the wild boss, just going to...
Well, seeing as everybody's there.
We may as well. It'd be rude not to kill him.
Yes.
Boss is up. dead.
It's deader.
Mummy Lord Murderer. What an amazing thing.
This reminds me of Poppy. She could call me Mummy.
Yeah. Yes, there's some quests to pick up here, so we'll call it here, and then this will be where we pick it up next time.
Marvellous.
Thank you all very much for joining. We're
Thank
going to
you.
go have a cigarette, and then we'll do the lottery draw, I think.
Okay.
Right.